Welcome to the Anti-Elitist Society. I'm your host, Morgan.
And I'm your other host, Gage.
And I'm your deputy co-host, Will.
And I'm some guy named Phil Barr. So, hello.
And we have already had a dose of vinegar.
Yeah.
Yeah, before the episode, I had a spray bottle with vinegar water.
Yeah, you can imagine.
And I thought it was on the mist spray, so I sprayed it at Will's general direction, and it just shot a continuous stream right at his face.
He came on my face with
And it
vinegar.
went in his
That's
mouth.
what it-
Morgan, when
bad
you eat
for
that,
the
you
mouth.
cum vinegar.
I feel bad for the girl who has to give Morgan oral pleasure.
I spit shit.
No wonder she wants out.
No, it's actually awesome because you have a plain Lay's potato chip, and then Morgan makes it all better with salt and vinegar.
How do you think Lay's gets that shit?
Yeah.
Gets that flavor? I have to masturbate over their pot full of chips.
Oh my god, that little bit goes a long
Good job.
ways.
Oh, you missed a spot.
You
Hold
can-
on, I gotta recharge.
You can fuel like 50,000 bags worth of Lay's.
Lay's premium.
Real quick, we have some big news this week.
Yeah,
Gage
she
is not
amazing
gay.
and funny, and she's
We know that,
so
right?
funny.
What?
We know for a fact, for sure now, that Gage is not 100% gay.
Wait, what?
Not 100%. I like
What
that
do you mean,
clarified.
what, Phil?
We don't know. Gage has not yet experimented with men, so
Did we know that?
we
Yes,
know that
I can say for a fact that we have not. I have not.
Do we not?
Is
I
Gage really a
have-
reliable source of this
I
situation?
can't
I am
say-
a
I can't
host.
confirm any evidence here.
Shut the fuck up, deputy co-host. I'm pulling rank on you, bitch.
Oh, man.
What?
When my friend Carson came out as gay, I'm like, "Are you sure?"
Wow.
He's like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gay." I mean, have you tested it?
Wow, yeah.
Did you go to the gay hospital and just...
This is Crystal. She's cute.
Is she Mexican?
It's a-
Yeah.
What I tell you about Mexicans, especially the half
The
Mexicans,
same thing you tell me about every girl.
those
that
are
I come
dirty,
in
dirty
contact
people.
with.
You stay away from them.
Oh my god. Let's see. You said the same thing
Does he have a
about.
thing
Hold
for
on.
Mexicans? Is that what it is?
What?
Does he have a thing for Mexicans? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
He has a thing
He
for,
has a Mexi fetish.
ethnic minorities.
Isn't Crystal a stripper's name? Just wanted to throw that out.
With a K.
Crystal with a K.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
That's Cristal.
Cristal. Okay.
Cristal.
Yeah, it's not. She's
It's like on South Park. My name's Classy with an I and a little penis bending off the end of the C, fucking the L out of the ass.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
So, anyways, you're the co-host. Guide this thing. Steer this boat.
No, I'm another host. You're a deputy co-host.
Yeah, you
I
have
am a host. We are both hosts.
You're co-hosts.
Oh, fine.
Because you
Whatever.
can't have one host if there's two hosts. Then it would be
Yes,
co-host.
you can.
No, you can't.
Or on High School Host Club, there are 5 members, and they're all hosts.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's why it was high school host. It's high school. People are retarded.
Well, somebody
Shut up,
learned
Will, you
something.
went-
Co-hosts.
Well, at least some people learned
What?
something in high
It's
school.
alternative high school, Will. You're
Shut
retarded.
up. Shut up.
Anyway, let's continue. Well, hey, deputy co-host, it's your turn. Bring us the topic.
Oh, yeah, Will's picking the topic.
Oh,
this week.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, originally for this topic, I had intended on actually doing some research. But
well, I went in
didn't.
the shitter.
Yeah. Well, it's
Was
shitty
it
thing
some
was.
dumb job you have?
Yeah.
You probably
my
fix
fucking
cars,
job.
don't you?
No, well, I had known that I was doing it this week. I think we had discussed it, but I hadn't 100% known. So I didn't do any of the research. So this is just going to be an opinion piece today, which is probably what it was going to be anyways. To be honest.
Yeah, last time you did research, all 5 minutes of it,
Hey,
At least he brought something.
That's
He
and
actually-
your 3
minutes more than
sentences
anybody else.
of notes you took.
He wrote it on paper at least. That's better than anything we have ever done.
With
so
a
far.
pencil.
Got it from Wikipedia.
Stick with it.
Numeracy
Very
pencil.
much so.
Thank you. And that's only because I couldn't find a crayon. Alright, so anyways, the topic that I wanted to bring in and for us to discuss is Muslim immigration to the United States.
Is it good or is it bad?
Yeah, you know what? Scratch that. Muslim immigration in general.
Oh,
Yeah,
The entire
wasn't-
situation doesn't have to be here. It can be anywhere.
A while ago, I think Germany opened up their borders to Muslim
Yeah,
They
immigration,
have. Yeah.
and they got fucked.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
isn't it like a
kind
shitload of terror attacks? And now they're like,
Well,
there's like
not a
news,
shitload, but there's
There's
got,
a news feed I was watching from Germany, and they were talking about how like the Muslim, like everyone, like everyone in Germany's like, oh yeah, no, we're breeding out all the Aryans.
I want to get around the horn on this real quick though. I want to see how does everyone feel about Muslim immigration in general?
You want to just go around the room?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah.
We'll start with Phil.
We'll start with Gage. Fatal.
Okay, so for me, at first, it's like most of these families that are leaving, they're just victimized by all the terror and all that. So at first it was like, yeah, dude, all open. But then, like, shit is just going down for everyone, man. And some of them are just like coming. It's like your buddy, right? They're fucking struggling, so you invite them into your home, but then all of a sudden they start acting like it's their joint. They start fucking up your shit. It's like, whoa, dude! I invited you in. I fucking invited you in, and here you are fucking up my shit. And this is the things I give, the things I get. So that's definitely fucked up. They're fucking up for themselves. They're setting up their own stereotype. So there's that.
Damn, that was insightful. Gage?
I would agree with you for the part that yes, they are coming.
No, we're not arguing. I just want to get your idea about this.
Right.
I just wanted to see what everybody thinks ideally by themselves.
It's not that all of them are inherently bad, but I do agree with Phil when he says yes, they are coming into our area and changing wanting to change a lot of how we view things, and I don't think that's the right way to go about doing it because, hell. You don't go over to somebody's house and begin ripping up their carpet because it's nice and you want to sell on eBay, do you?
Morgan?
Muslims are like mosquitoes.
They carry West
Not
Nile.
not everyone bites you, right? But the few that do bite you make you want to kill the rest.
Wait.
What? hey, don't
SWAT.
That's
right,
what
okay.
I want to see. I want to see all the different facets of what we think about
my
it.
actual view of I wanted to create a stupid metaphor, but
they're not disease-carrying, very bad insects.
No, so the problem with I don't.
Yes.
Sorry, the Muslim situation is pretty interesting. A while ago, when Donald Trump brought up ID badges and having the Muslims register, I thought that was pretty Nazi propaganda-ish. That's what we did with the Jews.
Yes.
And everyone. Sorry. That's what Germany did with the Jews. I'm sorry.
That's what we did with the Jews. That's what we did with the
Japanese.
That's what we did with the Japanese immigrants here.
That's true.
So, I mean, people shouldn't be... And with that, at that rate, everyone should just freaking register for religion, right?
Yeah.
Everyone should, if you do that. But that's just stupid.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to wear a badge of identification based on what God you believe in.
Do you?
But
what do you feel about them in general?
Okay, yeah. So that was when I was a little more supportive of the Muslims at that point, but. I mean, I've had a lot of conversations with people, and they brought up a lot of points. So, I'm not closed-minded. I'm always pretty open-minded to having my opinions change. It's not worth bringing them in.
Okay.
We're supposed to be open. People can come in. It's the land of the free. But they don't share our morals. They don't They don't accept the rules coming in. This is land. You're welcome to come in so long as you follow the rules we wrote.
Yeah.
This is our this land was conquered by us. Now
it's ours now.
Hey, the strong outlast the weak. That's just a fact of life. We're not talking about the Native Americans.
No.
We can have a debate about them later on. We can talk about them later in another episode if we really wanted to. The Muslim immigration is. There's millions of them coming into America right now. There's millions of them here. And someone did a poll on Muslims, like if how many Muslims would sign a petition to enact Sharia's law in America, or allow them to defer to Sharia's law.
Yeah. Sharia's law,
whatever.
Sharia.
And it's you break a law here, and you can either be judged on our laws, or you can opt to be judged under Sharia law.
Right.
And we should totally be allowed to do that because that's fair. And everyone's like, Sharia law is progressive. first of all, objectively, Sharia's law is not progressive.
Yeah.
Can I stop you right there for just one moment?
Okay, what I was saying earlier before Phil just left and we had a dumb pause and shit was my opinion is that Sharia's law is objectively. Wait, that's kind of a logical fallacy. I think it's objectively wrong. It's not progressive. There's nothing showing that Sharia's law is progressive, and I don't think that's in debate right now. But regardless of whether it's good or not, it's not the laws we writ. It's not our laws.
Yeah.
It's counterintuitive to what America is we're not Christian laws.
Did we explain what the Sharia law was?
Oh, you want me to explain that? I got this down. I got it down.
Go right ahead.
All right. Sharia law is the religious law for the Muslim world. So it's basically their version of our just book of laws. So we don't have a book of laws. Maybe we do. But it's their religious laws. So like if you steal something, then this will happen to you. That's like an example of Sharia law.
It's just
like,
their system.
If a
of
woman commits adultery, then she'll be stoned to death. Or something,
Damn.
something like that. The Bible has that too. The Bible has it where like adultery, you actually get burned alive, but
Yeah.
only by her father.
I just don't know
But-
why they still have it. These medieval ways of killing people.
Yeah, right.
Right.
That's not progressive.
No,
1,000
it's
years
not.
ago is not a progressive state.
And
Yeah.
then they all of a sudden come into the United States and see that, oh yeah, adultery, that's just a lawsuit you
Well-
can file against it. That's nothing major. And if you try to stone her to death, you will be put in jail.
Well, right. That's. I'm like when I'm trying to get you guys.
Yeah,
your
adultery
opinion.
is just a white collar crime here in America.
It really is.
Oh,
So-
dang it!
So Phil and Gage are, if I may sum this up, of the opinion that Muslim immigration is just not compatible with the
Really,
United
more.
States.
I think we're more along the lines of their lifestyle is clashing with ours.
Well,
And
they're-
yeah, like you said, they're not compatible. They don't know how to regulate themselves into living here in the United
Right.
States.
They stick out like a sore thumb in society. Is one of
They
their
do.
non-compatibility. They dress different. Their morals are extremely different.
Oh yes.
Their
It's very
values are so fundamentally different than ours that they can't. There's no way for them to fully live in our society. Like their whole, like one or two Muslims can just like, I'm a Muslim, but fuck it, right?
Yeah.
I've met a lot of Mormons who are like, I'm Mormon, but I don't fucking believe half the shit they say.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I don't follow. Like I had a friend Sam. He's like, he didn't follow any of the Mormon rules. He's like, it's so dumb.
But so
Even he agreed. Yeah.
He's like, no, I do not believe that Jesus came to the North Americas. I don't know if I even believe in Jesus.
So what I was trying to get into is you guys actually segued into perfectly what I wanted to start with. This is basically the lack of compatibility. Like I don't think the United States as a country has ever experienced anything like this because way back when we had immigration problems with other groups of people. Like we have Mexican immigration problems now, but that's an economic thing. Like we had immigration problems with Irish people. That was an economic thing. It was a flood of workers that were destroying basically that part of the economy somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Chinese workers. With workers from anywhere who've ever come.
Now
here.
it's just a flood of
But
terrorist acts.
now, yeah, this is a whole different beast that we've never ever dealt with. It's the first time we've had this issue really just come up like it is now. So right now we're the land of the free and the home of the brave. So does that mean that we accept floods of Muslim immigrants? Because the problem is with Muslim immigrants is they're not like us. There's like, if you accept a shipment of Irish people, they have a Western-based theology.
Is that what they call it now? A shipment?
I get a shipment of Irish and the potatoes
there are
too.
20 Irishmen
I need you to-
$50K?
for
I need you to work
indentured
in my
servitude,
union factories.
slavery.
Yeah, exactly. But it's different because they're a Western theology. But Muslims, on the other hand, are completely different. They're 1,000 years in the past compared to where we are, and they are completely different than us. And
And they're okay with it.
this is one of the few points that I might actually agree with Trump on. Is maybe it might be the hard thing to do, but maybe we just shouldn't let any more in. It's kind of terrible.
It sounds like
it's
a
a
mean
shitty
thing,
situation,
but
but
they
it might be
haven't-
the best.
They haven't come together as a community and proven that they should be here.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you guys, but then the president makes those decisions. His decisions are also heavily influenced about the people, and the people are opening with welcome arms. Little do they know, that you should kind of be selfish about your life and say, hey, I'm going to serve me first before I get to somebody else.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about it is like it's with Muslim immigrants, it's they're coming in from a shitty situation already. The Muslim world as a majority, I would say, isn't exactly a nice place.
No, it's terrible.
It's not a great place. You don't go to a rural village in Pakistan and think this is how I want to live. You don't do that. You look at it and you're like, wow, this is a shithole made of bricks made out of shit. It's a garbage pile, and they're coming here.
What's their main export? Sand.
Yeah, lots of sand
and oil.
It'll really harden a person.
The oil in the sand.
Yeah.
The oil in the sand.
That should be the title of your next book.
Yeah, it's The Oil in the Sand by Will.
Just by Will.
Just Will.
Will what?
Who
cares?
No. Put periods in between. That way, it's just like every other offer. J.R.R. Tolkien or
yeah.
George R.R. Martin.
George R.R. Martin.
W-I-L-L.
Yeah. W-I-L-L.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
What does that stand for? It stands for Will.
Yeah, it's just Will.
But it's an acronym.
For Will.
For Will. What does the W stand for? Well, it starts with Will, and then the I, then you put a W in front of the I, and then the two L's after that. And then on the L, you put one more L after it, and then you put the wi.
It doesn't.
And then for the last L, it's just put Will.
It does it vertically, where it's just like W, and then it's I-L-L under it, and then a W over the I.
It's just Will, and Will.
That's how I want it written.
Carve that into your tombstone.
I will.
I'd like it to be.
Okay. Well, all right. We have a book idea. So anybody up for an offer? But I do agree with you when you say that. Yeah, no, they're not compatible. And yes, they are very different people. Yes, they are coming from a shitty situation. Why the fuck are you trying to change our rules to fit your standard of living? You came here. You wanted to come here. You have nowhere else to go but here or any other neighboring country that has the same exact rules that we would have.
What I find more disturbing, even than that, what they've got going on, is the amount of support they have from a lot of our citizens.
Yeah.
In those regards. Like, we have the feminist movement for some reason supports them.
Ironically.
You know,
yeah,
it's not a very feminist
Yeah,
organization.
no,
it's
there. They hate women.
I just thought about this. Homeless people can vote. What does that do to them that Muslims are coming in? They don't own anything, or not much, so it's really not hurting them at all. Compared to a homeowner, that's kind of hurting them. And saying, well, there's a lot more homeless people now. I'm pretty sure that's accurate.
One argument is that not every Muslim is a terrorist. And that's right. Not every Muslim is a terrorist. But there's a lot less terrorists in Christianity.
That's like saying every black person's a rapper. It's just not doesn't happen.
There's a lot less Buddhist terrorists than there is Muslim terrorists.
Exactly. Islam is...
if you look up terror attacks based on religion, in 2016 alone, you'll get like a giant page full of attacks with ISIS, and there's like nothing for any other religion.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
That's like, you guys, not every Muslim's a terrorist, but no one else out here is doing it. We ain't blowing up buildings.
Yeah.
We ain't killing innocent people.
Christianity.
Name one atheist terrorist attack in the last 3,000 years.
Well, yeah, no.
Not really terrorist attacks. I can't even think of anything that was done.
Well, I'm sure
atheism in general.
No, nothing can be done. There's no
Because it doesn't make any
there's
sense.
no morality.
I think to a religious person,
movement.
I think to a religious person, somebody going over to the atheist side is considered a terrorist
Oh,
act.
I suppose.
Dude, okay, I guess if you want to get really down to technicality based on the subjective views of other religions, anything an atheist does is a terrorist attack. He ate breakfast, terrorist. In Saudi Arabia, the very being of an atheist, like to just be an atheist, is an act of terrorism in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, that's the thing I was going to say about Muslim. The Muslim world, the thing about Christianity is that Christianity is just kind of a religion that is there. Like right now, there aren't any theological Christian governments. Yeah. They don't exist. The only thing maybe the Vatican, if you consider that.
Well,
but it doesn't rule anything.
They're a
really.
city-state,
like one city.
technically a country. The
They
country is
are their own
smaller
country.
than Nampa.
Right.
The Vatican's a really small thing in reality. It has
but-
a lot of people in it, but it's just...
Oh,
But
there's a
with
lot
the
of very
Muslim
important
world,
people in it,
with the
too.
Muslim world, it's a whole different story. It's a whole different beast. Every country is dictated by Islam, pretty much.
Yeah.
Minus, like, pretty much ever since the dictators have disappeared from the Middle East, disappeared being a nice word for we killed the fuck out of them, every single one of them, basically. Besides those guys, like, when those guys were there, it's a secular nation. Now that they're gone, it's turned into this huge Muslim government world.
Are you talking about the Ottoman Empire was secular, and then...
Yeah, well,
More or
no,
less.
like you know why there wasn't a whole lot of terrorism back in the 90s? Is because Saddam Hussein killed a fucker ton of them. Like, the reason there weren't a lot of terrorist attacks in Iraq or anywhere else is because Saddam Hussein killed the terrorist organizations. Because those were threats to him. So he fucking killed them. And now he's dead. And now we got a whole fucking vacuum that was filled by all those fucking terrorists. But anyways, and it's different because Muslims create a hegemony. They create a group and they bring you into it. They're like, you're here. And then one of them fucks out. I don't want to be. Fuck him. And they shank him right in the face.
Here's the thing is, like, they say they're a religion of peace, and someone actually did this interview with a girl. It's like, oh, we are the religion of peace. So, and, like, they were, like, doing all these questions, and she was saying, we're only peaceful to those in our religion.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's not
Right?
peace then, is it?
That's not, you're not the religion of acceptance then, you dumb bitch.
Yeah.
It's in
Seriously.
their book. It's in the Quran to behead the non-believers. Anyone who doesn't accept Islam should be killed. That's it. And there is the argument, it's in the Christian Bible to kill and behead people on certain things. It's in the Torah to do it too.
But like Will said, they're 1,000 years behind, so they're still going off of the
Well,
Old
it's like
Testament.
we're not enacting these things. Like
no.
Christians aren't just going around beheading people.
Yeah.
You hope not.
And it's like, that shit's not happening. The Muslims,
They are.
fucking every day there's something new that ISIS did. ISIS just killed like 30 people. Oh,
Now,
Fucking again.
hold on
there you go again.
I know these are all based on facts that have happened of Muslim descent and stuff like that. I know the media likes to fluff it up a little bit too because they like to get you scared and stuff like that.
Fear-mongering.
But yeah, exactly, and I hate it. But some of these things are quite factual. You have to look past some of the stuff that you read too, because they may be like in a previous episode, they may be washing it up by saying, "Who really knows?" and stuff like that.
No, that's the funny thing about now in modern times, you can look it up. Like just the other day, there was a video that I saw that you could find on the internet within 5 seconds of searching for it, where you can see a man in a video, and I mean high detailed video, like this thing is in HD, of a guy getting gasoline poured on him and lit on fire in a cage.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
What?
It seems like fear mongering, and it is fear mongering because it doesn't really affect you in the long run. But this shit really does happen, and it really is fucking terrible. You can see ISIS guys shoot people. You can see them behead them with swords. They lit this fucker on fire, and I think
Well,
he was
like a while ago, there
he was
was
a
like this-
Jordanian pilot or something.
Years ago, like
Bomb
there was like a
from-
video of like the ISIS or Al Qaeda had a bunch of U.S. female soldiers lined up and beheaded all of them.
Yeah. Well, it's fucking
I'm sorry.
terrible.
What?
Yeah, they captured a bunch of soldiers.
Fucking
They're all
crazy.
women, U.S. soldiers, beheaded them all.
It seems like it doesn't
Oh,
happen
man.
often, but it kind of does.
You know,
And it's mostly to Muslims, but it happens to everyone else too. Like the Jordanian pilot was a Muslim, and they burned his ass alive
I'm so
with
happy
a video watching it.
I'm so happy that I'm not in a place of power, because I'd say fuck the innocent. I would glass them all.
Yeah.
I would glass all of them for that shit. If
Yeah.
your religion believes in something like that, you don't need to exist.
Yeah,
That's-
hegemony.
Here's the thing: is even as a Muslim, you're not safe from it.
No, that's true.
Most of the violence is done to
It's
Muslims.
just
I'm very happy that there are innocent people and they have.
even Hitler had rules that everyone had to follow.
Yeah, but I will take back what I said. I'm really happy that there are immigrants finding new life here. I just don't like the fact that your religion is so focused around killing people for what they believe.
Joseph
Leave
Stalin
him the
drew
hell
the fucking
alone.
line somewhere.
Yeah,
Leave him the hell alone. Just goddamn.
That's why I'm saying it's hegemony. It's not.
Yeah.
Christianity is an underlying thing in a country. Think of Christianity as the bottom soil. The Muslims are the soil. It is the soil, and if you are anything else, you are not welcome. And you are dead. They will kill you. They'll straight up kill you. It's not only in the Middle East either. This happens in Asia a lot. They'll fucking I think in Bangladesh, they fucking beheaded an atheist teacher or something like that. Cut his head off in the streets.
Wow.
Yeah, happens all over the place. Coincidentally, where there's Muslims.
Wow.
Surprising that one.
Okay, so Muslims are like mosquitoes.
Yes.
I guess.
They're a nuisance, and they're useless.
And if they do end up biting you, it creates a nasty itch.
Muslims, do you know mosquitoes have absolutely no contribution to nature?
Mosquitoes?
Yeah.
I say fuck them.
They could literally all die at once, and the world wouldn't change. It would actually improve.
Well, yeah,
I think if I remember
There are a lot of animals that eat mosquitoes, but they eat so many other things that the mosquitoes are like a light snack to them. And like
really, yeah.
Scientists said, they don't even need the mosquitoes. They just eat them because they're there. Yeah. We could literally kill all. We actually have the means to do it now. There's just so many people who are against it. I'm like, we don't need those fuckers. Kill them. Muslims don't contribute anything. What do they do? What does the actual religion of Islam contribute to the world?
Yeah.
What do they do?
I don't have the slightest idea.
The most significant thing with Muslims is they're fucking terrorist organizations.
Right now, at least. They did do a lot of shit back then.
Yeah,
but...
at least you can say for Germany, oh yeah, both world wars, they also invented the fucking rocket, the jet engine,
the atom bomb?
They were developing the
thank them for.
Well, I guess technically... We invented the atom bomb, but we had scientists from Germany do it on our soil. So
we brought him over. Vernon von Braun, excellent guy.
That was a rocket dude, wasn't it?
Yeah. But
it's Gage's uncle.
Groven von Braun.
But even the Christians contributed to the world.
I won't.
Everyone at one point was a Christian in the United States.
Well, think about it. Christians migrated to America. It was persecution from the Catholics.
Yep.
And a lot of them that caused them to migrate to America. Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison were Christians.
Yeah, they were.
Muslims, they did a lot back then. They actually did do the Muslim world used to actually be a place of higher learning way a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was
kind of stopped turning into that after a while.
But they don't have a positive message as well. There's not a lot of contribution. The Buddhists never really did anything huge for the world, but they have a very positive message.
Well, yeah, they say
it's all about enlightenment and inner peace.
You just don't hear a lot about it because they try not to interact.
Because they chill. They chill as fuck. Hindus just the same. The same thing, pretty much. Mm-hmm. But recently, the only notable things with Islam is fucking explosions and murder.
It's true.
And immigration.
I think at that point, props to you for not changing your ways and believing wholeheartedly in what you want. I do have great props for that. But what?
Oh, Phil's back.
When you have this... when all of your stuff you do is considered bad by any other country that have kind of the same moral ground as you, I think it's time for a change. I think it's time for a major change.
So I want to push this into the last facet of this because we got to wrap this up soon. So the last thing I want to talk about with us is what we think is a possible solution for this. What do we feel is an actual thing that we can do to help this along? What should we do?
We could create a summer camp program. That lasts a couple years.
We will build a wall and we'll make ISIS pay for it.
And we'll, with these summer camps, we'll teach them to concentrate on our morals.
Work will set you free. Gage, go first.
We will also give them coffee and bread.
All right,
that really helps the mind focus.
Actually, really though, let sleeping dogs lie. Leave them alone. Don't let any of them in. I wholeheartedly stand by that. I don't think it'll help anything. In fact, from what we've seen and what we've just talked about, I haven't heard anything good.
If the Muslims do something big soon, Which,
Unless
they've already done 9/11.
I thought you meant positive things.
Yeah.
No, something huge. It's going to be in their best interest to stay
9/11.
far away.
Yeah.
Remember last time someone blew us up with a huge number of people dying? Pearl Harbor? It didn't work out for Japan, did it?
Fucked them
Yeah,
real good.
We fucking shoved their stupid little dicks up their own asses.
Just don't push us.
Some
Just
people
don't push
say-
America. America will shit on you.
Some people say,
Real hard.
some people actually make the argument of, oh yeah, we'll get out of your country. Like me as a Muslim speaking, I'm not Muslim, but just as a character. Oh yeah, we'll get out of your country as long as you get out of ours. I'm like, well, you know why we're there, right, bitch?
You came into ours first, asshole.
You
Yeah,
fucked around.
you fucked
and
up.
guess what happened?
You fucked majorly.
Now, we don't know for sure if that's the reason, but that's what we're going with. Bush had his own agenda going
Bush
on.
did not go for. Yeah, no. Let's not get into Bush.
Let's not get into that.
He
So
said-
Phil,
Yeah, let's not get into how 9/11 was
officially
an
went
inside
to
job.
Iraq and Iran because they
Don't say
allegedly
that,
had nuclear weapons.
Phil, go ahead.
So, dude, it's fucking, it's fucking hard, man.
I don't understand ISIS's logic or Islamic. So they think like they're going around pissing everyone off. Russia is already on the edge with them. Same with China. So that's two of the superpowers. For some reason, Russia Putin just hasn't slaughtered them yet. Probably because America's in the way.
Well,
But
I
we
wouldn't go
have
that far. But.
so much technology meant to just slaughter people by the thousands in 10 seconds that the second they go too far, they're gone.
They're not thinking that.
We don't have to go to war for 5 years like we do with Japan because we already have the technology just to wipe them out.
Yeah. What you can do against my Abrams tank, bitch?
Yeah, it's like, oh,
Try me.
suicide bomber. Ha,
Yeah.
I got a bomb for you, buddy.
I got a bomber.
You blew up my building. I blew up your whole fucking city in one go.
I'll drop your friends off with bombs attached to them.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
tie a bunch of Muslims to a nuke and drop it on them.
Yeah. All right, so Phil, so
like
go ahead.
like a Dr. Lovelace thing, like to Allah and then falls.
Oh, you talking about when he rides the atomic bomb? to the
Yeah.
ground?
Yeah.
It's like, "Woo!" Anyways, Phil, go ahead. What do you think?
Dude, it's fucking hard. Like, you know what? On an ethical standpoint, just don't let them in because they just keep fucking shit up for themselves. Like, okay, like, yeah, don't let them. It's hard to say, but ethically, and I'm all over the place here. I'm sorry. I'm just making sure that I'm not gonna get a bunch of pussies who have got nothing better to do and come flood my Twitter with a whole bunch of hate, even though they need to go kill themselves. But ethically, we just can't. If this just keeps up and it doesn't die down, and it's out of these refugees, it's like, hey, this has got to stop, people. We let you in, but you just keep fucking our shit up.
That one positive thing, if Trump gets elected president, he might just be psychotic enough to scare them away.
Ooh.
Guys,
I
he
didn't
might
think of
actually
that.
slaughter us.
I didn't think
They
of it
might
that
do
way.
it.
Oh, that's
He
another weird
is-
thing. Hey, that's another weird thing. If the fucking if that culture, if that religion, like, is like, it's just appalled at like our very, very different contrast of views, morals, and beliefs, then why the fuck do they come over here?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is
Yeah.
what's the point?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
nicer here.
You know, that's one thing with religion
Hey,
is
it's-
everyone's like, they're always like, I just want to save their soul. It's like, you know what? According to you, I'm going to hell and you're going to heaven. Why does that bother you? What if
Yeah.
I'm fine with it?
That's their mission or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just,
That's why they
life
send
goal, man.
missions.
Hey, you know what?
Missionaries in the missions to go places.
Hey, you know what? America is like, it's like a nice car, and here's that culture looking at the car, or the U.S. saying, "Hey, this car looks nice, but it needs a little bit of this," and then start slamming a hammer on it.
Hey, if this is a nice car that only has 2 seats, and there are 16 countries who really want in.
That's a good.
yeah,
point.
no, if ISIS and the Islamic community pisses off all 3 of the superpowers enough, no one's
They're
gonna
gone.
Then we could just, if we all unanimously decide that nukes are okay to use again, because we do have some treaties signed that no one will ever use them again,
But yet we have
we'll
them.
just be like, whatever. If we're all okay with it.
That's
No. Call Kim Jong Un. Just tell him that. Yeah, those people hate you. Just fucking do
ISIS
it, man.
says you're not cool.
And then he'll just be like, "Fuck it."
They don't think you're tough. They think you're a nerd. Take me seriously.
And then he'll get pissed off, and then everyone's like, "Hey, look at that! Problem solved. Thanks, Kim."
It's actually pretty. North Korea it's a pretty funny situation. It's like this tiny little corner in the world, and like they just talk so much shit. Any second now, anyone could just kill them. Like, meh.
I'm tired of you. Get out of here, North Korea.
Just stop it.
Well, honestly, I would not mind having the future of Adventure Time. You know, the whole world blows up, and we may not survive, but at least I'm comfortable knowing that the land of Ooh will evolve.
That's just terrible, Phil. That's not what anyone wants. Oh, I'm happy being dead if cartoons come to life.
I want to fuck Princess Bubblegum.
You'll be melted. You will be dead from nuclear fire, Phil. You will not get to fornicate with Princess Bubblegum.
And on that note, we will end it there. Popping Princess Bubblegum's bubble.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Okay, and with that, I'd like to leave off.
If you know what I mean.
With that, I would like to leave off with.
Is it cherry flavored?
You fucking god damn it! Just fucking.
I was waiting for him to press pause.
Jesus.
Let Gage end it.
What's your problem, man? I'm trying to give practical advice.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Now I don't want to give it because I've got cherry on my mind. Fucking.
Just click pause. Just
stop. We're done.
Yeah, we're
Fuck
done.
him.
Fuck it.
And go fuck yourselves.
Fuck him.